I hear that all the time. People are like, Father, you're so beautiful. People say that to me all the time in my head. Like, never out loud and never to my face and never really anything approximating that. I just assume that's what's going on up there. Can you not look at the moneymaker?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Father Joe Krupp, pastor at Holy Family in Grand Blanc and St. Mark in Goodrich, and I'm here to answer your question, and we have 3 left. This is a very Trinitarian session of our things that we're doing. Have we ever named this? No. Okay. So let's go middle. What 3 vows do Catholic priests take? Well, there's 2 kinds of Catholic priests as a general rule, okay? There's religious order priests, and there's diocesan priests. Religious order priests would be like Franciscans, Dominicans, tons and tons of them, Jesuits, they make 3 vows, poverty, chastity, and obedience. Okay. Now you jump over to diocesan priests. Diocesan priests make 2 promises, chastity and obedience. I think I'm saying this right. Yes. Now you can offer to make a promise of, quote, simplicity of life, which is kind of the suburban imitation of poverty. So it's the yuppie poverty. I just made that up. So yeah, there you go. So religious priests who are part of a religious order, they make 3 vows: poverty, chastity, and obedience. Diocesan priests, or you can say secular priests, they make 2 promises, obedience and chastity. So, Alphine, what we do in 2, they do in 3. I knew a religious order priest who drove a Cadillac, and I was like, I want to do obedience like you do poverty. But, whoops. Okay, how do you feel about cafeteria Catholics? Well, if they're in a cafeteria, I'm fine with it. But if they're like acting like they're in a cafeteria, but you're in a bus station, I object. I find that morally repugnant. It's a bus station. I don't know why you've got that tray and that food, but it's really freaking me out. So I hope that helps. All right. 3rd question, upside down. Okay. Do you struggle to pray all 5 hours of the breviary every day? Do you have tips to succeed in this prayer? This is from a seminarian. Hello, I love being a priest. I've been a priest 21 years, and I thank the Lord every day. So stick with it, unless they, tell you don't stick with it. And I think you'll find being a priest is awesome. For most of my priesthood, I've struggled with that. But the key is this, okay? Stay faithful to the fight. Do not give up in trying to give your all on this. What I tend to do now, the Lord's really got me in a good pattern. And if you would have even told me 15 years ago this was possible, I wouldn't have believed you. So that's why I tell you don't give up. Now I'm to the point where truly when I wake up, I can't wait to get up to the chapel and pray it. So it'll come, brother. Stick with it. Yes, it's hard. I do not pray all 5, I think, at the proper time. Okay, so what I do is I pray the first 3 in the morning and I pray the last 2 at night. And I know that might be cheating, but it's what I got. And I've talked to a lot of priests who do it. Some of it's simple. I can't find more time in the day. And the time I'm spending, it's not like I'm, going to movies or stuff like that. I'm trying to take care of God's people. And most people schedule, the people who need help, I can't necessarily go, no, sorry, it's 10:15 a.m. I need to bug out and do my prayer. I hope that makes sense. So I'm trying to balance the obligation with the reality of the world I live in. But honestly, what's the tip? Don't give up. Don't get discouraged. You're going to drive yourself crazy some days just trying to get it right. What I like to do, and this is wild, but I promise it's true. Just this morning, I had to pray the Our Father at the end of morning prayer at least 4 times. I don't know how many times I actually did it, but it was a minimum of 4 because I kept catching myself blasting through it. And you just got to pick that hill and die on it and say, no, I'm going to do this right. And I'm going to teach my mind and my body. You will sit here and you will do this. I hope that makes sense. So don't give up. I do not use the phone. I know a lot of the young guys do. See my MSU Spartan on the front. Because it's the Lord's favorite team. I don't, because your phone has other things on it. And the temptation to mess around with your calendar, or your look at how many people you failed to get back with, it's immense. So I don't do it on there unless I need to, right? If I'm on the road and I don't have my breviary. So I've gone on and on and on. I just don't want you to give up. I know it sounds crazy. Stick with it. It'll get to the point where you'll miss it if you don't do it, okay? So, I don't know where you're in seminary at. I hope the Lord blesses you and helps you and guides you, and that you listen to Him. And when the days get tough, just remember, truly, I mean this, I can't believe how much I love being a priest. So thank you for discerning this. We need priests, because we're desperate enough where I got in. So, thank you for tuning in. If you would, like and share these videos, send them around. We're really getting a lot of views, and we're digging that. So, if you have any questions, go to the Church of the Holy Family Facebook page and submit them, and we'll get after them. And thank you very much for tuning in. Have a great day.